breath start to smooth out. So coming into the new moon phase, we're going to just continue to make space in the body, empty things out, and then also figure out what we want to take the place of anything that we're letting go of. So starting with just smoothing the breath in and out. And working to deepen the breath here. So go ahead and exhale, belly button to spine, and with a nice long spine sitting up nice and tall. Inhale slowly through the nose, draw the breath, follow it all the way down until it reaches your center and everything starts to expand. And then exhale. Little extra on the exhale, pressing the belly button to spine to make sure we're clearing out. Inhale nice and deep. And exhale. Go ahead and put your hands on your ribs for a moment here. Okay, so we've exhaled. And now as you inhale, see if you can get your breath so round and full that even your ribs press against your hands now. And then exhale. And one more time, inhale like that. And exhale. Bring your hands down. Okay, so we're going to put the hands to the mat with the palms turned up, exhaling here. And then draw up energy from the earth all the way, fingertips touch overhead. Gently gaze towards your fingertips and go ahead and turn your palms out with nice long arms. Gently let your hands come back to the mat. Inhale, reaching up. Remember, we want the ribs to come away from the hips here, rather than the shoulders toward the ears. Reach tall and turn your palms out. Exhale. And one more time. Let's reach up. Deep inhale. Yeah. And nice deep exhale here. All right. Let's go over Dhyana Mudra because we really want to be focused. So turn your left palm face up, place your right palm on top of it, and take your thumbs to touch. So this hand position helps us concentrate and focus. And as your thumbs are touching, remember, if your focus starts to wander or your mind goes places, you can just draw your thumbs closer to each other, and that is a signal to your mind to just come back, come back. All right, releasing the hands to the knees, and we're going to move from here into cats and cows. So with the hands on the knees, arch the back and look up. And then round your spine and gaze towards your lap. Nice familiar move, so just move through it. Notice what parts of the body engage as you go through this arch and round. And the next time you find yourself gazing towards your lap, just stay there. Inhale and exhale. And come on back up to a nice easy seat. Bring your palms to your heart center. Lean back, raise one foot and then the other, and change the cross of your legs. We're going to go side to side here. So have your left hand gently by your side, right arm up, and without pressing into the left hand, keeping the right hip grounded, tilt to the left. And then right arm down, left arm up, tilt, to the right. Yeah. We're still taking the ribs away from the hips. Back over to the right. Just a nice side to side, open up the side body. You can just feel free to go at a pace that feels great to you here. We've got plenty of time. Just moving through. Yeah. And whenever it comes around for you to be over to the left, just stay there. Put your left hand on your left thigh. And we're going to make some nice big circles with that right arm, taking it forward, out to the right, and up. So it's over, forward, and up. Think about lengthening the spine, super, super lengthening as the arm comes forward. And whenever it comes around for you again that you have your right arm over to the left, just stay there. Make sure your right hip is grounded and extend your left arm parallel to the earth, pressing those left fingertips away. Bring the arms up and take it over to the right, bringing the right hand to the right thigh, and then starting to work your circles with the left arm. Whenever it comes around for you that you're over to the right, stay here with the left hip grounded. Extend your right arm, fingertips press away. And bring the arms up, palms touch, and hands come heart center. Take a breath here. Okay, so we're going to do up and twist. So lean back, raise one foot and then the other. We're going to start with the right ankle in front of the left. Draw the arms overhead. Inhale. Now as you come back to seated, twist to the right. Left hand to your right knee, right hand by your hip. Inhale the arms up. Left ankle in front of right. As you return to seated, right hand to the left knee, left hand by your hip. So it's up, switch, twist, going to the right. Up, switch, twist to the left. Up, switch, twist to the right. Up, switch, twist to the left. Okay, we're going up, switch, twist to the right and staying to the right now. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale without tugging. Your left hand is just on your right leg. It's not where the movement's coming from. The movement's coming from your torso. Take yourself a little deeper into your twist and turn your gaze towards your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, deepen a little more. Inhale, and then exhale, turn your gaze towards your left shoulder. And on your next exhale, turn your gaze toward your right shoulder. Arms overhead, feet up. Switch and take it to the left, staying here. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, the twist is coming from the torso. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, gazing toward your left shoulder. Staying right here. On your next exhale, gaze to your right. And on your next exhale, gaze towards your left. And bring the arms up overhead. Okay, let's go into a hip release right from here. So go ahead and cross your right ankle over your left. Turn your palms forward, inhale, and bring your hands down, gazing past your fingertips. Waking up the right hip. Inhale the arms up, change the cross of your ankles, and take your hands to the mat. There's your left hip. Inhale up, switch, and down. Now the right leg is in front. Inhale up, switch, and down. And just keep going. Go at a smooth pace. We will hold this longer after a couple more rounds, so just go at a nice smooth pace. We want to warm up the hips first. And the next time you come up and your right ankle is in front, because you've switched to that, right? So we've gone left, now we're going back to the right. We're hanging out here. Inhale, palms forward, and then exhale, let's bring it down and stay. Palms to the mat. Gaze past your fingertips. Press your palms into the mat as you look up, and then as you exhale, see if there's any room for those fingers to wiggle, maybe a little farther forward. The right hip should be saying something to you like, thank you, this feels great. If it's saying something like, I'm not happy, adjust your position. Now inhale and walk your hands over 2 steps to the right as you exhale. Settle back down. Walk your right fingertips away. Keeping that length, walk your hands back through center. Inhale, and as you exhale, take your hands over to the left, walking the left fingertips away. Bring your hands back to center. As you inhale, press down through your palms, shine your heart forward, and as you exhale, see if there's any more space that's been created for you to move forward. Just breathing into that right hip. You know, when we do hips, we always let them take their time because they're big and complex muscles. Take your arms long and overhead. Lift your feet. Here's another big and complex muscle, the core, right? So let's just hang out here for a while. Yeah. Wiggle your fingers at me if you like that hip stuff. Yeah. And then just raise your hands if you love core. Oh, it's unanimous. Let's go ahead and take the... I saw that. Actually, that was a good move. Let's just do it. Yeah, down and up. Let's try that a few times. Woo! That feels good. Puts a little extra. All right, now left ankle in front of right. Thank you. That's our new move, the Kari. Okay, palms forward, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. Palms to the mat. Press in, look up. And then as you exhale, walk your fingertips forward only as far as they want to go. Feel that nice feeling in your left hip, right? Always paying attention. Is everybody happy under there? Is the hip cooperating or resisting? We want it to flow with us, not rebel against us. Now inhale, and as you exhale, walk your hands over to the left. When you get here, walk those left fingertips away. Nice long stretch. Inhale, and as you exhale, walk your hands back through center. Keep all that length, and then bring them over 2 steps to the right, and walk your right fingertips away. Just breathe into that left hip. All right, let's walk the hands back to center. Press the palms into the mat as you shine your heart forward. Inhale. And then as you exhale, see where it goes for you. And bring the arms up, bring the feet up, uncross, and hands down by your side. All right, so those hips are probably a little more open now. Just go ahead and let your knees open and close a little bit. Inhale and exhale. All right, I see who we got. So this is a good night for boats. Yes. So let's work on our boats. Yeah. I love that move. Here we go. We're going to be doing this a lot more. You'll see that again. Okay? Don't let me forget it. All right, so here we go. The feet are hip-width distance apart. And we're going to start, so we're not going to go through all the iterations because you guys, we're going to start with the arms forward here and the right knee up, okay? So high boat, half high boat on the right with the right knee bent. And then extend your right leg and take it to low boat. The heel is 2 or 3 inches off the mat, as are the shoulders. And bring it up. Okay, you might decide this is a good night to go straight leg. So let's try it. Straighten the right leg and take it down. Heel 2 inches, shoulders 2 inches off the mat, and come up. Bring your right foot down, and let's see how the left side is doing tonight. Start with the knee bent, arms forward, half high boat on the left, and extend. Nice, and bring it up. Now let's try it with the left leg straight. And low boat, 2 high boat, and release. All right, everybody happy with bent and straight? All right, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna mix them up. Okay, so here we go. Take it back, knee up. So we're gonna be in knee bent position. Low boat, take it to high boat, straighten the right leg, low boat, canoe, hands by your side, straight leg come up, bend the knee, low boat, high boat, leg straight, low boat, canoe, and come up with a straight leg. One more set like that. Knee bent. Low boat. High boat. Straight leg. Low boat. 2 canoe. And high boat with the leg straight. And release. Whew. Anybody feel that? A little bit, right? Yeah. All right. This is how much fun you can have when you've done things so many times that you really know them. Yeah, there you go. Arms are forward, left knee is bent. We're going to try and do the same thing. Okay, so take it down, low boat, high boat, knee bent, straighten the leg, low boat, canoe, arms forward, come up with a straight leg, bend the knee, low boat, high boat, leg straight, low boat, canoe, and take it up, straight leg, one more set, low boat, and bent knee comes up, straighten the leg, low boat, canoe, coming up with a straight leg, and release, woo, and shake it out. All right, inhale and exhale here. We're going to save the rest for table because there's something fun that we're going to do in table and then down dog. Yeah. All right. Are you ready? Let's come up to hands and knees. There's that tabletop. Inhale and exhale. So what we're going to do is a 3-part crunch here. Okay, you can have your wrists either directly under the shoulders or your hands a little forward. Let's start with the hands just a little forward, okay? We're in tabletop. Everybody good here? Comfortable? Happy? All right, take your right leg back. Now bring your right knee to your right elbow. Oh, there it is. Take it back and bring your knee and forehead together under the body and take it back. Now, here's where it's tricky because you don't have much room. Take your right knee to the left, toward your left, so you're cross-crunching, and take the right leg up and release. When we do that in down dog, you have more room to work here. Take your left leg up, left knee to left elbow, and back, and crunch head to knee, and back. Now left knee to right elbow, and take it up, and bring the left knee down. Okay, everybody good with that? We're going to continue. Right leg back, right knee to right elbow, and back. Knee to forehead, and back. Right knee toward the left, and back. And right knee down, left leg back. Left knee, left elbow, and back. Crunch under, head to knee, and back. Left knee toward the right elbow, and back, and release. All right, we're going to just go 2 more times, but only, we're going right knee to left elbow, left knee to right elbow, right knee to left elbow, okay? So let's take the right leg back, and right knee, left elbow, and back. Bring the right knee down. Left leg up, left knee, right elbow, and back. Left knee down, and one more time, right leg up, right knee left and up, down, and left leg up, left knee to the right, and back, and release. All right, just look at this for one moment while you just take a break. You can be on your knees and let your wrists go. Because when we're in down dog in our sun salutation, we're going to do the same thing, and watch what's going to happen here. I'm going to take my right leg up, right knee toward the elbow. I just moved so far forward in space, didn't I? And then crunch underneath. Watch what happens. I have lots of space here. Right knee to left elbow. And eventually, we might even be taking that right foot down and left arm up. Okay, did that all make sense? It will when we go through it. All right, walk your hands a couple of steps forward and just move yourself around, preparing for your child's pose. I just wanted you to see that when we do it from down dog, your body's going to move forward in space. And when you're ready, find your child's pose. All right, find your way up to downward facing dog. Wow, this is our first dog of the practice, so let's go ahead and bend one knee and then the other, alternating, pressing the heels toward the mat, pressing one heel down and hold, press the other heel down and hold, press both heels down and hold. And then take your journey, feet to the hands. You might decide to hop, take a couple of big steps, take a bunch of small steps. Your journey, your way. Hands to your thighs, shine your heart forward. Inhale and exhale, fold, then float the arms out and up as your palms touch and your hands come heart center. And release. Whew. All right, let's get those inner thighs while we give the body a chance to recover from the work it did, because when we go into our sun salutation, we'll be doing some, as I showed you, we'll be doing that down dog, and that's going to take a lot of energy. So let's take the feet wider than hip width distance with the toes turned out, hands to the hips, knees over toes. The way you get to the inner thighs effectively is to act like you're sliding down between two pieces of glass, right? You need your knees way open, and you don't want your booty back. You want to go straight up and down. Straight up and down. Okay? Okay. Now let's add some arms. This 5-pointed star, really extend through the arms, like you're really reaching for the sky here. Inhale, and then as you exhale, draw your elbows in. This is the moonflower. Inhale, reach up, reach for the sky. And bring it down. So I saw one of my students in my 11 a.m. class doing this, and I was so inspired because, sometimes we just, oh, it's your 5-pointed star. But she was reaching, reaching, reaching. Do you feel a difference? Reach, reach, reach. Oh, like you're going to touch the sky. Now when you come down, take your right heel up. Really sit into it. There's that inner thigh. And reach up, right heel down, reach, reach, reach. And elbows down, left heel up. There's that inner thigh. And reach, reach, reach. We're going to take both heels up now as you come into your moonflower. This is more of a balance challenge. See if you can sit a little deeper. And then reach, 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 heels down. Reach for the sky. And one more time, both heels up, elbows to waist. Sit a little deeper. And reach up. We're going to move into sunflower. So knees are still going out over toes. Inhale. Exhale. Right arm crosses in front. You can go down this much. You can go down all the way. And take it up. The knees are going over the toes. Exhale, down. Left arm crosses in front. And take it up. Sunflower, right arm in front. And up. And sunflower, left arm. And up. Right arm. And up. And one more, left arm. And up. All right, we're going to bring the hands down and just help the legs together. Okay. So we're going to counterpose that with a little bit of ice skater. So the feet are slightly wider than hip width distance. Now your right leg is going to cross behind your left. Okay? And your right arm will come a little forward. And then step out. Left leg behind the right, side to side. Ice skaters. It's a great hip release. Your hand might be coming closer and closer to the mat. It may eventually touch the mat. Sometimes this is called curtsy lunge. You can see why. Next time you're over to the right, just hold. Bring it up and take it over to the left. Hold. And bring it up. Woo, shake the legs out. All right. So we're going to come to the top of the mat now. Find mountain pose. And work on that downward facing dog sequence. Okay, so that's our main focus, but we're also going to work on lunging here. So let's go ahead and breathe at the top of the mat, mountain pose. Now float your arms up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. We need the hands, well, they can come to the legs. They don't have to touch the mat right now. Bring your hands to your thighs, hips back, heart shines forward, half lift. Now we need the hands to the mat. Step back with your right leg. Keep that right knee up. Left knee over left ankle. Okay, so a nice lunge here. Inhale and exhale. And now find your way to plank. Knee up or knee down. Which one would you like to be? Take your plank. And then chaturanga. Nice and strong. To the mat. There you go. Point your toes. Shoulders toward the ears. Down the spine without using the hands. Shine your heart forward. Cobra. And release. Find your way to downward facing dog. You might be going table to dog. You might be doing a lift up. However you get there, you get there. We're even between 4 points, right? 2 hands and 2 feet. Now the right leg comes up. Here we go. If this gets to be a bit much, bring your left knee down and do it from table like we did earlier. Right leg up, right knee to right elbow and back. Knee to forehead under the body. Right leg comes back. Now right knee to the left elbow. Yeah, and come back. And let's go ahead and bring the right foot down. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Right leg up, right knee to right elbow. I know it's a challenge. And back. Bring the knee and head together under the body. Right leg back. Right knee to the left. Extend your right leg if you want, and maybe even draw that left arm up. Bring it back around, right leg up, step forward, and come all the way to the top of your mat. Take a half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands come heart center, and release. Okay, in case you hadn't noticed, this is not your typical mixed class. You guys are all very strong practiced yogis. That's why we're doing what we're doing. But you're always looking for where everything belongs for you, right? Okay, the feet are hip-width distance apart. And let's just breathe here for a moment. See if you could feel the energy moving through. Are there any questions about that sequence that we did with the knee? Everybody good? I'm going to turn this way so you can see it when I use my other leg. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Oh, feel the back of the legs. They feel pretty good here. Bring your hands to your thighs, hips back. Shine your heart forward, half lift. Hands down. Now we're going to step back with the left leg. Keep the right knee over the right ankle and just hang out in this lunge. Okay, so just check in with various parts of your body. How's it feeling in the right IT band area? How are things feeling here? Inhale and exhale. So this is a pose that we transition to our plank in, but this month we've been spending a little extra time in this transitional pose. The lunge. Okay, now come back to your plank, knees up or down, up to you. And then chaturanga. All right, we're going to change up the back bend here. So let's go ahead and take the hands, we'll do a locust. Bring your palms to your hips, take your gaze towards your mat, your pinkies are face up toward the sky. Roll your shoulders towards your ears, down your spine. Now start to lift your pinkies toward the sky as you shine your heart forward, and then add the legs. So locust here, and then release. And one more time, shoulders toward the ears, down the spine, pinkies lift, legs lift, locust, and release. Make a pillow with your hands. Go ahead and rest your forehead on your hands, bend your knees, and let your legs rock from side to side. Just to release the spine a bit. Now bring your hands under your shoulders and find your way to downward facing dog. Remember, you can go table to dog. You can do a lift up back to dog. How do you want to get there? Inhale and exhale. So we're going to do that same sequence on the left. The left leg comes up. Left knee to left elbow. Left leg back. Knee to forehead. Remember, you can do this in table. Left leg back. Left knee to right elbow. Lots of space there now, right? And back up. Bring your left foot down. Take a breath. Say to yourself, downward facing dog is a resting pose. Yeah, we're resting, aren't we? Take your left leg up. Inhale. And now left knee to left elbow and back, knee to forehead under the body and back, left knee to the right elbow, maybe bring that left foot down, maybe bring the right arm up. It's up to you, you don't have to. Bring it down, lift the left leg and walk forward to your hands. When you get to the top of your mat, take your half lift with the heart shining forward. Exhale, fold. And float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. All right. So let's find a nice mountain pose. Breathe. Allow your breath to just circulate around your body. And while you're doing that, if something is telling you to move, wiggle, we used a lot of muscles. They might be feeling like they just want to shake out or stretch a little bit. Just let them do what they want to do. While we're waiting for the breath to settle back down. All right, we will be coming down to the mat. Let's go ahead and if you have something that you want, like a blanket or an eye pillow or anything that you want for, to be warm when we finally get to final relaxation, just grab that so it's nearby. And then we'll meet at the top of the mat, breathing in mountain pose. Inhale, float the arms up. Let's see if we can swan dive here, folding long and forward over the hip creases. See where the hands go. They may touch the floor. They may touch the legs. It doesn't matter. Keep the back of your legs, keep your legs long. Feel that nice stretch through the back of your legs. And then bring your hands to your thighs with the hips back, knees bent. Shine your heart forward for half lift. Now bring your hands down and go ahead and step back to downward facing dog. We're going to take the big toes together, bring the knees to one side, hips to the other, and switch. Really releasing here. Switch and switch. And then bring your knees down. Sit off to the side. And find seated mountain pose transition. Left palm up, right palm rests on top, spine is long, thumbs are touching. Dhyana Mudra for focus. And just focus on how things are feeling for you. And just let everything shake out. So we're going to do a 3-part forward fold that will include the Baddha Konasana. And we'll work for the inner thighs here. Okay, so with your legs straight and your feet flexed, take the arms long overhead. Inhale, folding from the hip creases, reach, reach, reach. Let your hands drop wherever they belong and keep your gaze towards your toes. So the spine is long rather than having the head dropping here. Inhale the arms up and take your legs to a V. The toes are pointing toward the ceiling, as are the knees. Reach up, turn your palms forward. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands down. Keep your gaze moving past your fingertips. Inhale, look up. And then as you exhale, just descend into this fold. Inhale the arms long overhead. Exhale your arms down. Bring your feet together and have your heels, unless you're very familiar with Baddha Konasana and you know where you want to go, have your heels as far away from your pelvis as they can go, and then slowly bring them in, looking for your sweet spot tonight. That's the spot where you're going to get a stretch in your inner thighs, but your knees are also going to be close to the ground. So this is not Baddha Konasana, right? This. So the way you control that is by keeping the distance between your heels and your pelvis in the proper amount for you tonight. Okay, so we start with the heels far away. We bring them in. When the knees start to come up, we know we've gone far enough. Inhale the arms overhead, turn the palms forward. Exhale, still folding from the hip creases, reach long with the arms and bring the palms down. Gazing past the fingertips. Inhale, shine your heart forward, press your hands down into the mat, and then exhale, melt. And then extend the arms long and bring your hands down. One hand under each thigh, help your knees up, take your legs straight. We're going to do that same sequence. Feet are flexed, arms long overhead, spine long, and take it forward fold. Gazing toward the big toes here. So if the hands are on the shins, that's great. If the hands are on the thighs, that's great. If you have your feet, that's great. Where is it for you tonight? Just breathing. And then releasing whatever grip you have. Draw your arms long overhead. Take your legs to a V. Okay, we pointed the toes up last time. Let's let the legs come open to the side this time and see how that feels. Turn your palms forward, inhale, exhale, draw your hands down. We're gazing past the fingertips, press the palms into the mat, look up, and then exhale. Go ahead and allow your hands to walk forward into any space that's available to you. And then draw the arms long and overhead. Bring your hands down. And we're going to find Baddha Konasana. So you may go right back to where you left it off last time. Or you might once again start with your heels away from your pelvis, bringing them in bit by bit till you find your Baddha Konasana for tonight. Sitting up nice and tall. Arms long overhead, palms forward, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. Once you get your hands down, if you find that you would be more comfortable with your feet a little farther away from your pelvis, feel free to readjust. Press your palms into the mat as you look up, and then as you exhale, melt. And then draw your arms long and overhead, bring them down, help your knees up. Take your feet hip-width distance apart and gently roll down to the mat. When you get down to the mat, just gently let your legs open and close with the knees bent. Our little butterfly wing move here, right? And let the spine just relax for a moment. Then extend the legs long, arms overhead. Take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, draw your knees in. You can hold on to your shins or your hamstrings and rock side to side. Release the spine. And come back to center. Put your hands on your knees. We'll make some small circles so the hands will not leave the knees. Press the knees away from you. Then take them to the right, in toward your chest, and to the left. Away to the right, in and left. And just keep making those nice circles. And the next time your knees are in toward your chest, just hold them there. And we press away and go the other direction, to the left, in and to the right, away to the left, in and to the right, and circle. And the next time your knees are in, hold them in. Okay, go ahead and bring your left foot to the mat and just hug your right knee in, either holding on to the shin or the hamstring as you let your left leg extend. Your left hand is on your right shin, right arm is out to the side in line with your right shoulder, and draw your right leg across the body toward the left, only as far as you can go with your right shoulder still in contact with the mat. Turn your gaze towards your right fingertips. So we're not interested in doing this. Let the right shoulder come up. We want the right shoulder on the mat. And now as you bring your right leg back across, take your right ankle across your left thigh. We're coming into reclined pigeon. Hold on to your left leg, flex your right foot. You want your left knee in line with your left shoulder. Feeling a nice release in that right hip, whether you're holding your left shin or your left hamstring. Your right foot is flexed and your left knee is in line with your left shoulder. Send healing, warming breath to your right hip as it releases for you. We're going to take the left leg straight up, so adjust the position of your hands as necessary. Left leg is coming straight up, and we point and flex the left foot. Then circle the ankle one direction and the other. Bending the left knee, release that leg, unwind. And let the knees gently open and close. Once again, little butterfly wings. All right, let's draw that left leg in, holding on to the shin or the hamstring, whichever is more comfortable for you. Extend your right leg. Now right hand to the left shin. Left arm out by your side, and as you exhale, draw that left leg over to the right, keeping the left shoulder in contact with the mat and turning your gaze towards your left fingertips. Coming back to center, let the left ankle slide across the right thigh, left foot is flexed, hold on to your right leg. Recline pigeon here, and check on a couple of things, right? We want the right knee in line with the right shoulder. We want the left foot flexed. We're sending warm, healing breath to that left hip as it opens up and releases. Extending the right leg now, working the ankle, point and flex the foot. And then circle one direction and the other. Bend your right knee, unwind, bring both feet to the mat, hands to the mat. Let the knees just gently open and close a couple of times and land with your feet on the mat, the knees still bent. Okay, hands by your side. Let's just go ahead and make a gentle fist and release and open the fingers, wiggling them. Rotate the wrists one direction and the other. And then bringing the hands down, turn your head gently, side to side, just to release the neck. to center, and then scanning the body, finding a very comfortable final relaxation position, taking care of any parts of the body that still have something to do or let go of before they can settle down. Just honor that, let that happen. And once you have found your final relaxation position for this evening, just settle in. Inhale through the nose and slowly exhale through the mouth, just letting your body release onto the earth. And one more time, inhale through the nose. And as you slowly and gently exhale through the mouth, just melt onto the earth, knowing that it's there to support you, and moving into your final relaxation. So gently begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Allow your breath to deepen. Invite movement back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And on your next inhale, extend your arms long, extend the legs. Exhaling, draw your knees in, give yourself a hug. Find your way over to a side. And help yourself back up to a nice, easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.